guys, my name's Alexandra and welcome to Creative 404. I hope you like that little intro. I have been super excited and I'm super happy and super hyper because I have probably drank too much coffee. Because for once I am super tired. I'm sorry about not putting out a sewing video for a little while. I have been super busy with work. Now I am a little bit busy with working on my store, but I have some super great news. Yes, as you can tell from the title, I am making doll scale fabric. Oh my god, so it's going to be the newest feature for my store, and I'm not very good at I'm not very good at keeping a secret, as you can see. I am so excited about this. You do not know. I have spent years looking for doll scale fabric, combing the fabric aisles of Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and just any quilting store I can find just to find fabric that scales well to dolls. And now I'm not talking about like really big BJDs like the SDs for Asian ball joint dolls. I'm talking about doll scale fabrics for dolls like Barbie, Blythe, and Monster High dolls, as well as Rainbow High dolls, like the 1/6 scale dolls. Those are really hard to find fabrics for, especially because of how tiny they are. It's really hard to find quality fabrics. So I have spent the last couple of days, as you've seen these before in my other vlogs, I have spent time just printing and testing out all kinds of tiny little fabrics. Look how small they are compared to my hand. They are so tiny. And I have been just working diligently to keep a good quality fabric. The hardest part though lately is finding fabrics for a cheap price. So to give you a understanding, this little piece of fabric, which is an 8 by 8 inch piece of fabric, costs me $5. Not too bad, but for 8 by 8, that's expensive. And but it's good for testing, so I thought this was good to do tests. So I have quite a few. So I have my Deary. I call this, I think it's called Deary. I don't remember what the actual name is, but this is my Dear Hearts. These are fabrics, these are patterns that I have purchased the stock photo for. I'm not the best illustrator, so I had to use stock photography. I can make things like icons, but they're very bland and they're not very good for fabric design. I even test out fabric that's like this jersey knit fabric to see how it like stretches. I really like this quality of fabric, but the unfortunate side effect, or the unfortunate thing, is that each of these fabrics cost somewhere between $30 to $40 a yard, just a yard. Now when I go to like Joann's or Hobby Lobby or any type of fabric store, Michael's, their fabric is usually only like maybe $11 a yard. A lot of times it's less because they have sales. $15 a yard if I'm going to like a specialty quilting store. I've spent that much money on quilts, and to me that was really expensive. $30 to $40? Oh my god. So that is my struggle. I think though in the last couple of days I have found someone who will be able to sell it to me for even less. So, and I'll get back to that. So what I've been doing in the meantime is making packaging. So I'm like, look at this little package. So originally I was going to do glassine packages. So I have this little 4.5 by 4.5 glassine bag with my logo on the corner, and then it says doll scale fabric. I thought this was a really neat idea, and I could do things like use glassine for the Blythe pools. I have these color string, which I've rolled. I've put it on these little floss bobbins, which I thought was a really cute idea. I also have this little packaging here for a doll bra. And then I put like the size of the doll bra, which is the Blythe size. So I thought this was real cute. So it made sense to put the fabrics in this glassine box. But then would you look at this? Oops, it's upside down. Yes, it's upside down. But if you look at this, it is a bolt of fabric. It's a quilting square, but made to look like a bolt of fabric. And it's so cool. Now, this isn't a doll scale fabric. This is just something I had in stock, but it was a quilting square that I turned into this. And sometimes when I go to a store, I can get a quilting square for like $1. Like Joann's has sales for like $1. Most of the time it's like $2. It's cheap. And my hope is to eventually sell my fabrics for the same inexpensive price. I want it to be affordable. So I'm hoping that if I can work with a couple of vendors, that at most, I will sell these at $5. But my current unfortunate effect is these things are going to be $15 a piece. And I don't think that's, like, the current person I have on my vendor list this is going to be 15. I'm like, no. So I want cheap, I want affordable. I mean, cheap comes at a price, it comes at quality, and I want good quality fabrics at an affordable price. And I think selling these at like at least $5 a piece would be reasonable. And so that is what I'm doing now, is trying to at least get that price. I want that for my consumers. It's something that I would pay for. I mean, I spent $5 for this little piece. I mean, to go from this tiny little piece for $5 to something like this is so much nicer. And so I've been working on making these bolts of fabrics. I have quite a few now. These are just samples. And then I made these little sleeves for it to hold the fabric, because I was having troubles with the fabric here unraveling, and I didn't want it to unravel while it's in the mail. And I also didn't want to add pins because I didn't want to damage the fabric in any way. I thought about using bobby pins, plastic ones at least, and I was trying to make it more eco-friendly. And I'm not sure how eco-friendly foam core is, but it's usable. It has a purpose. It's not a single-use plastic. The banding around it is a single-use area, so it's made out of paper, so you can easily rip it off and then use the fabric and then store it nicely however way you like it. I made a bunch of these little paper sleeve things. All I have to do is tape it. It's super easy, so it makes the time I have to spend getting the orders ready. There is one person who wants to sell me fabrics at a affordable price, and that would mean that each one would be about $5 a piece, and but I would have to buy 15 yards minimum for each, which is a large ask, because I am only a modest designer, and I only have a modest designer budget. So I have my tax returns, which is what I'm going to use for this little project. Part of my tax returns went towards my new Cricut machine, which you saw in the video at the beginning of the video, and it is super fun because now I can make stickers, which is what I did with the top here. Well, this one doesn't have one, but this one does. So I put on the top these cute little stickers. It says Doll Fabric Scale by Creative 404. And then on the back we'll have the name of the fabric, which Lovely Magical Girl is not this fabric, but it's a fabric that I have in the stocks. And to make it even more exciting, a lot of the patterns I have been making have been stock photos, or photos that I've seen a lot in social media or Google or things like that. But I felt that using stock photos or using found images is just not right ethically. So I am hiring a friend of mine. Oh my God. Because I'm not the best illustrator, I went and found someone who is. And I was going to hire someone like on Fiverr or something, get a consultant person, what are they called? A freelancer. And then I was just like, wait, I have a friend. Call a friend. And so I called a friend and I told her what my price range is, told her what I wanted, and she agreed. I am like, I'm so touched. I'm really touched that she's going to take my commission and do this for me, because I really love her artwork and I really love her style, and I'm like really like, I'm getting all emotional. I'm really happy because I think it's going to be a great little collaboration, and I am really happy to bring business to my friends. And so, and I hope that when she's finished designing it, that you guys really enjoy her designs, because I love her designs. They are fantastic. And to have her work with me on making designs that fit towards doll scale is just, it's just super fun and super exciting. I am so happy. So that is what I've been working on, is doll scale fabric. This is just the beginning. I just really wanted to introduce the idea to you guys. If you have any thoughts, put it in the comments down below. I'm looking up categories of what type of fabrics to do. So I'm thinking of, for this first round, I'm gonna do fan art, which I love fan art. Now, fan art is a bit of a gray area when it comes to copyright and copyright infringement, but it's something that a lot of people do, a lot of illustrators do. And so I don't think it, like my view of it is more open than most strict people are. But I think that using a artist to create those fan arts than just picking fan art off the internet and then hoping for the best, or copying some image that, you know, someone had already done, or maybe it's a copy of like a still of an anime. No, I want real fan art. And so I am hiring my friend to make basically fan art of different categories. Like, my favorite category is Sailor Moon. That's why you get lovely magical girl. So this one is going to be a fan art based upon Sailor Moon, and maybe some other magical girl shoujos, is it shoujos, not shionens, shoujos, which my anime talk is not as brilliant as it used to be. I used to be a really big weebo, but I digress. I am so excited. So if you have any ideas on what type of categories you want to see, especially when it comes to fabrics, let me know. If you would like to see some of these in my store, which is, my grand opening is going to be July 11th. It's a far way out, but some of these vendors are in China, and sometimes it takes a long time for them to create something. And my order is not, you know, the top priority when it comes to my small little bits of designs. So hopefully I will be able to get these done. I'm doing them early, and we will see what happens. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Love you. Hope you have a great day. Love the little fabrics. Love the packaging. If you like my packaging, give it a like. I like this one the best. Little, man, he's so cute. So if you like this packaging and you like the idea of creating doll scale fabrics, give it a like. If you have any suggestions on what types of categories we should do with the fabrics, put it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Oh my God. Oh, I need to stop drinking so much coffee. I turned into a different person. Yes, I do. And my dog has been sitting here crying at me this entire video. Say hello to the cameras. Can you tell people to like, comment, and subscribe? Yeah. Do the YouTube thing. Do the YouTube thing. Can you do the YouTube thing? Lucy says, like, comment, or subscribe. No, she says, give me back my toy. Because I took the toys to watch this video.